ignore the fact that I look like a total mess and my hair is doing the stupid sticky outy thing and I look tired and unmaked up and blah blah blah, but hi! It's been a while since I've done a vlog. I'm trying to think of what the last vlog I did was. It's probably the Australian food tasting vlog, which was a long time ago. It was a good couple months ago now. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've done a vlog. I remembered why I don't do these now. I'm feeling immediately very self-conscious about my appearance, even though I told myself I wasn't going to do any prep for this vlog. I was just going to go for it and not do any hair stuff. And now that I'm here, I'm regretting it all, but it's fine. Whatever. It's currently 10:15 at night, and I'm going to go to bed in a little bit. What is this madness? Me, Penny, who normally goes to bed at 2 at night, is now going to bed at like, I don't know, 11? Before midnight anyway, which is something for me. But, you know, these bags don't lie, and they tell you that I need to sleep. Anyway, I have done an announcement on Twitter, and I've done an announcement on Twitch, and I haven't done an announcement on YouTube about any life things. So I thought it was about time that I said I'd get back into vlogging, which, you know, who knows how long I'll keep that up for, but vlogs are nice and super easy because I can tend to do them in one take. I don't really like cutting things out of vlogs. It feels more personal and real. So it's a very easy editing job, which I'm a little bit short of time at the moment for a lot of stuff. So yeah, let's just get into it. I'm in a different setting, if you can't tell. I'll give you guys a room tour, a very basic room tour in a little bit, but I'm in Manchester right now, so I went to uni in Manchester. You guys know I lived there for a while, and then I went home, back home down south near Cambridge for getting on for 3/4 of a year now. I moved back in June when I graduated uni, and I've been job hunting ever since. I've done a vlog about it, I've talked about it in videos too. I've been job hunting for a very long time now, and in the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, but definitely no more than 3 weeks. It's more like 2 weeks. I have gone for an interview up in a job up in a company in Manchester. I've done a couple trial days up at a company in Manchester. I've been hired by a company up in Manchester. I've moved to Manchester, and I have had my first week at my job in Manchester. So a lot has happened in the space of very little time. It has been exactly a week. I moved here on Sunday, and it's now Sunday. It's been exactly a week since I moved to Manchester, and it feels like it's been a couple of weeks minimum. Like, it's gone by insanely quickly. I can't believe how quickly it's gone by. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. And, you know, I've already had my first week of work. I've moved. I stayed at my aunt's for a few days, and I moved to a room which is kind of too small to technically be rented as. I'm renting it through a family friend, so it's kind of like, you know, dirt cheap, which is great because I'm still kind of finding my feet and waiting for my first paycheck right now, which doesn't come for a month. So it's all a bit up in the air, and then once I kind of assess my financial situation and how much I can, you know, afford to rent, then I will be moving out into my own place. I will have flown the coop, flown the nest, I don't know, what's the phrase? Anyway, I will have moved out into my own place. So it's been a very crazy, hectic couple of weeks, and I haven't actually given a life update on it, but that's why my YouTube content's been a bit like, lately, for the past week or so. It's because it's been very, very crazy. Saints Row is starting up with Edson very, very, very soon. It might have even started up by the time I'm lazy enough to get this vlog out, but this vlog will be so easy to edit, I don't really have an excuse. It'll probably be out like Tuesday or something. But Saints Row will be starting on Thursday, so that's regular content. Time Shot, I'm kind of trying to keep going at the moment. I'm going to be doing more Nether Hub work and things like that. I'll be doing Time Shot streams and stuff as well, so that'll still be going. What else do I have on my channel? I'm trying to bring vlogs back. Vlogs black. I can't even speak. Vlogs back. Everything else is kind of put on hold, generally speaking, at the moment, while I just sort of find my feet and get used to living on my own, not with my family, which is kind of sad because I love my family and we're all very close and very homesick and sad and blah. Getting used to having a job. No, it's a 0-hour contract job. I'm a runner in a post-production company, which translates to all-purpose dog's body and coffee maker, basically. But it's the first rung in the ladder for my dream, which is to be a film editor. So, you know, it's a start, and it's with a company called Doc 10 in Manchester. They're very good post-production and studio company as well. They have studios for things like Jeremy Kyle, which is, you know, interesting. So they get lots of interesting characters in the office. And it's been great. Everyone's been lovely. I've had a really good first week. It's been tiring, but it's been good. Shifts tend to start quite early, but it also means I finish a little bit earlier in the day, so I can still do streams for the most part. Because it's 0 hour, I'm kind of treating it as a almost like a part-time job, because some weeks you'll get more hours, some weeks you'll get less. Hopefully they'll be fairly consistent. It seems fairly consistent there, but you know, it's not a full-time, full-paid job in that sense. It's not like, you know, 5 days a week kind of work. So I'm, you know, it's good in a way. It's bad in a way because it means, you know, it's not necessarily financial stability, but it's good in a way because it means I can do YouTube still, because I'm only working 4 days a week. That gives me 3 days off to do YouTube things. I'm not working until super late, so I can do YouTube things in the evening for streams and stuff like that, which thank goodness, because Mass Effect is coming out very, very soon, a couple of days, and I want to stream it. No matter how bad the, the facial animations may look. So I'm kind of treating runner work as my main part-time job, and then I'm treating YouTube and streaming and all that stuff as my other part-time job, which is why, you know, things like Patreon are so important to me, because that's kind of my way of getting, you know, paid for doing this, you know, Patreon and, you know, Twitch, you know, on-stream donations and YouTube and things like that, which RPM just dropped me, which is nice. Of course, RPM dropped a ton of people, so I'm looking for a new network at the moment. That'll all be hopefully sorted at some point. You know, this is my source of income. A lot of it is just fan-funded stuff like Patreon. So it's scary and difficult, but the support, like, the best way to support me right now in terms of, like, making sure this can stay as a part-time job is by, you know, Patreon and Twitch, because, you know, at the end of the day, part-time job, I need money to live, and if I don't, then, you know, I'm gonna have to slowly filter YouTube out from my life and get like a part-time job in a cafe or something in order to be able to afford to like live in a, you know, studio apartment or something, you know, small and little and terrible. So I'm kind of treating it part-time jobby right now, so I'm gonna be trying to stream regularly and get back into the flow of YouTube video things like that. I've been slacking a bit on Patreon stuff in terms of hangouts, but hopefully I'll be fitting in a hangout or two this month. But it has been very crazy, and everyone's been really understanding, which has been so nice. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm standing at the moment, with YouTube now being an official, I mean, before it was a part-time job when I didn't have a job, but now it feels more official part-time jobby now that I'm living on my own and really need to start paying expenses for things. So that's exciting and fun and scary. But I'm having a great time. You know, it's funny. I started off this week, like Sunday, moving up was really difficult. Saying goodbye was so difficult. I think the worst day for me was Monday. I think that was the worst day for me. I cried so much that night, and I couldn't sleep properly, and... or was it Tuesday? No, it was Monday. Monday was bad. Monday was a really bad day, probably the worst day for me, probably one of the worst days of my life with how I felt. I felt so lost and confused, and I was doubting everything. Do I want this? Do I not want this? Why am I moving up here? This isn't what I want. I shouldn't be feeling like this, and it was super, super tough. But as the week went on, and I got more settled into work, it actually ended up being okay. I felt a lot better about things, more positive, and now here I am sitting on Sunday thinking back to only a week ago where so much happened in the space of a week, and I'm feeling pretty calm, and I'm feeling pretty happy, and I'm not feeling too homesick, and, you know, I've made this room my own little place to stay for the next month or two, and I'm excited about moving into my own place eventually, and I'm excited about getting paid, I'm excited about work and all the different people I'm going to make and friends I'm going to make and clients I get to talk to, and I'm feeling pretty positive, which is nice. It's probably I feel the most fulfilled and positive this week than I have in a long time, because, you know, job hunting's been such a big weight on me, and it never stops. You never stop feeling that weight on you. It's not like work where you come home from work and that's it. No more work, you don't have to worry about it anymore until you go to work the next day. Like, it was always a constant thing on my mind. And so it's nice to finally feel a bit, you know, a bit more happier and settling into, like, my own life independently. You know, I'm going to dinner with friends this week and coffee and drinks with friends. You know, I'm traveling to see friends and, you know, making plans like that. And this is, like, you know, it's great. It's the kind of life that I'm really excited to lead for the next at least few months. And, you know, once I get my own place, it'll be lovely. I can have people around when I want, and I can, you know, decorate it how I want and cook when I want without anyone else using the kitchen. It's going to be so nice, and I'm really excited about that. And this is the first time I felt properly excited about my life in months. You know, whenever someone asks me, what are you doing with your life, what are you doing at the moment, blah, 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 I just feel dread. Every time someone brought that conversation up, it would just be an instant bout of dread straight into my heart. I feel it in my heart. I could feel it sinking down into my body. Because I was like, what am I doing with my life right now except job hunting again and again and applying again and again and again. And, you know, now that that's kind of sorted to some degree, I'm feeling a lot better and a lot less filled with dread. I mean, existential dread's always kind of there in the background, you know, looking in through the window like, hello, I'm here, I'm existential dread, I'm going to ruin your day. But it feels further away right now than it has felt in maybe even years. Like, you know, it's just a good feeling. It's a really good feeling. Let me show you around my room anyway before I finish this off. This is kind of supposed to be an update vlog and not get into too much of the nitty-gritty, but it kind of ended up doing that anyway. But I just want to give you a quick life update and be like, things are good, things are cool, things are happening. I'm gonna try and get more into vlogging again because I do love vlogging and I miss it. I'm just talking right now and I'm loving it. You know, even though I look like a state, I'm just missing it. Missing talking to you guys. And, you know, YouTube content, trying to, you know, recording is more difficult than the streaming, really, because streaming is just for a few hours. Recording could be for a couple of hours, and then there's editing and rendering and uploading and scheduling. So, you know, that's a little bit more tricky right now, but streaming definitely getting back into. YouTube slowly getting my way back into that, especially with, like, you know, Saints Row coming up and things like that. So it's all good in the hood. Let me show you around my little, I don't know, I was about to say bachelorette crib, but I'm not single, so it feels a bit wrong. But anyway, so this is, hold on, let's get this camera, look, here, camera, wait, yeah, camera, can you, like, what, that's not what you're supposed to do, camera, you're not supposed to get stuck like that, there we go, okay, so, here, we'll hold it on the camera stand, because that's professional. So this is my bed, high bed, I got my blanket, I got my starry pillow, because, you know, I gotta have starry things in my life. That's my window, it's really, really tiny, doesn't look out into anything in particular. I got some bamboo, because plants are important for feeling happy and healthy. I need to water that, actually. Whoops. Got some fake plants. Mama Star got me a little, like, light bulb vase thing with some fake flowers in, which is really cute of her. I may have shown my address on this envelope. I hope not. Might have to bleep that out otherwise. I don't know. I've got, like, coats and stuff. Hold on. Coats and stuff hanging here. Hi. This is my setup right now. It's got fairy lights. Look at that. Check it out. I've got fairy lights on my wall. Isn't that nice? But I've got on here. I got Twitter. I got you know, Discord and stuff. But this is my setup right now. It's quite nice. Hold on. Where's my background? What background do I have right now? Yeah, that's a nice background, isn't it? Isn't it? Got my little mug there. I've got my little figurines to decorate my own room with. I got Red here from Transistor. I've got Tracer down here. Got the Flash. I got a little lucky cat somewhere. I don't know where it is. I've lost it in packing. I'm gonna have to find it at some point. But this is my setup. It's actually better than it is at home because my monitors are actually kind of in line with each other a little bit. My mic's kind of just sticking in the middle there, but that's not too bad. Yeah. Clothes. Hanging clothes here. I got shoes down there. Like, there's scarves. There's not much to it, but it's a funny shape. Look, I've got a door that's like a flap. And, like, you know, I'm taller than this door, so I have to, like, unflap it and, like, come out of it that way. But as you can see, the room's kind of triangular shaped, which is fun. But it's nice. It's actually it's got a lot of floor space. Like, it feels pretty spacious now that I've finished unpacking today, finally. And it's actually got quite a lot of floor space. It's nice. I got my heater. It's a little bit cold. So I got my little heater here to keep it warm. And yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. That's kind of what's the story in Balamory. That's the story right now. I'm gonna go because I need a shower and I gotta be up for work at 6:30 tomorrow, which is fun. This is my life now. As I said, I have days off, which is nice. I got the weekend off and I got Tuesday off, which is good. And yeah, I'm sure I'll be doing another vlog at some point. If you guys want to see me vlog about anything in particular, then, like, I don't know, ask questions or suggest topics and things like that, and I'll get back into this. I'll look a bit less like a mess when I do it. This is kind of a spontaneous vlog, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna vlog today. I look like a mess. It's been raining out, you know, like, I didn't make any effort in my appearance today, but yeah, let's vlog. that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy. I forgot to say there's a dog in the house who's really, really cute. His name is Alfie, and he's like the cutest thing ever. Which is nice because I never have a pet like that in the house ever. So he's friendly. He always says hi and bye to me when I leave the house in his kind of sort of manner. Getting out of breath, just like vlogging and speaking so much, I'm getting out of breath. I'm going to go and finish this vlog off and edit it and upload it like a good little YouTuber. Let me know if you guys want to see any vlogs and anything else. Let me know, I don't know, how you doing? How you doing? I haven't spoke to you in a while. Hope you're doing okay. I will see you in the next vlog. Goodbye.